Well, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're watching this, to everyone who is watching this. Just wanted to encourage you today with some thoughts that I had yesterday while I was at the gym. At the end of my workout, I get on the treadmill, which I hate, but I got on the treadmill. And generally, whenever I'm walking on the treadmill is when I spend some time reading the Bible, and then I'll read some books afterwards while I'm walking and running and things like that. So, yesterday I was finishing up or my assigned chapter in Job, because I read a couple chapters in different books, was chapter 38. And there are 42 chapters in Job, but I actually read from 38 through to 42 because it caught my attention with what is all going on in the world and how I tend to question God. So when things happen in our life, especially bad things, right? When good things happen in our life, we don't tend to look at God and be like, what? I don't understand. We're just like, keep it coming, buddy. Keep it, like just keep pulling the blessings down. But when something bad happens, that's when we tend to look and say, well, why? I don't understand why this happened. So Job, in the previous 37 chapters, he's been telling the Lord, listen, I don't understand why this has happened. I've been righteous. I've been doing everything you've asked me to do. He's got these couple of friends who are telling him they think he's sinning, and that's why God is punishing him, and all these different things. So 38 is when God speaks. So God comes to the scene and just says, whoa, hold on, buddy. I'm sovereign. I know what I'm doing. I love the way that God actually talks to Job because it's somewhat sarcastic. So listen to the beginning of verse 1 of 38. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now prepare yourself like a man. I will question you and you will answer me. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? To what were its foundations fastened? Or who laid its cornerstone? When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Or who shut it in the sea with doors, when it burst forth and issued from the womb? When I made the clouds its garment and thick darkness its swaddling band? When I fixed my limit for it and set bars and doors? When I said, this far you may come, but no farther, and here your proud waves must stop? Have you commanded the morning since your days began, and caused the dawn to know its place, that it might take hold of the ends of the earth, and the wicked be shaken out of it? So here's what God is doing. He's looking at Job and saying, you may have a small understanding, but you don't know the full picture. You were not there when I laid the foundations of the earth, so stop acting like it and stop questioning me like I should answer you like you were there. And here's the thing. In every other realm of life, that's normal, right? In school, you understand there are some things you just don't understand. You can't get it until you're taught, until you learn it, until you begin to work through it. And after you've worked through it, then you understand it. So why are we so quick to question God and say, you're doing something wrong, I know better than you, when we're talking to the one who laid the foundations of the earth? So when you're going through your struggle, when you're tempted to question God, I encourage you, go back and read Job 38 through 42 and see the sovereign omnipotence of God, who is able to do all things and who knows all things and who has your best interest in mind, and stop questioning him and start questioning him in a way of, how can I serve you better? What can I learn from this more about you? What can I learn from this? And that's my challenge to you today. Look at these struggles, look at your problems, and say, what can I learn from this, Lord? Not question you, but question how I respond. The teen of the day today is Brady. Make sure you pray for him, that he has a good week at school. His football is now over. He can relax a little bit, but make sure you keep him in your prayers, okay? Have a good day.